We're ripping out to the 3699 Ranch Friday, July the 7th. Made a lot of progress in the last couple weeks. Got 3 inches of rain. We had some type of smoke from Canada thing going on, and it looked like rain all the time. So it's kind of challenging, but got the mowing in. Was afraid to paint, and put somewhat of damper on my 4th of July, weather related. But this row, it was like 150 foot, and then the last part got ran over, and planted wildflowers, but I forget what they look like. And the Mexican sunflower has that shape to it, I remember. But this is supposed to have been Zenna, which there are some in here. Mexican sunflower. The idea was to have a row of Mexican sunflower. Now this is a Zenna. This is bug damage. I'm having bug problem. The lettuce I planted, I plowed it under yesterday. I have grass that's infested in here. And then the hay, I thought I had a whole bunch of alfalfa coming in. Then it filled right in, but it's clover. So very nice alfalfa clover mix. Beautiful alfalfa. Best hay ever. Record-breaking, beautiful hay. And then this is not. Is this a weed or a flower? And I knew I would run into that problem with the Mexican sunflower. There's Harlow. A lot of more stuff gave me a fight than didn't give me a fight and problems out here. That's for sure. I grew a 1 pound jumbo. Here we are, July the 7th. A softball size candy apple, red candy apple. The garlic gave me a lot of trouble. Wish I had more garlic, but I don't. This guy over here. Nice size, beautiful. Almost a pound even. 15.7. Here, this is my meticulously clean garage. Organized. Out here. I'm drying some onions. These ones are the ones that bolted and went to seed. I wasn't happy with the Spanish yellow. Sweet Spanish yellow. They're misshapen. This one bolted badly. I would like to have more reds. I don't know why they give me so much trouble, but they did. These are the early ones that come out that bolted too. Even that one bolted, but it still looks like it looks good, but once you cut it open, I don't think it will be that great. Those get cut up first. Make some storage onions, and then I had my cold frames over in the corner of the yard, and it started looking like a shanty town with all these little buildings everywhere, so I put the cold frames away. I got the trees out of the planters they were in, and I put them in cups. Nice big cups I've been reusing for years. They go in the ground next. These are hemlocks. So there's 27 of them in there, and so that's about $1 a tree I've got in them already. Just the seed's very expensive. Went back to the pond with Harlow this morning. I caught me a fish. Fish Friday here at the 3699 Ranch. Fish and chips, or fish and French fries. Beautiful farm pond perch in all its glory. A little over a foot long. That's what you want. Beautiful table fare. Caught up on the mowing. Need to do second trimming out here, big time. Yep, apple trees are doing great. Wildflowers kicked in. The peppers kicked in. the trees responded well to the fertilizer. And then I had the 2 hemlocks out there. They were goners, but they had good root systems on them. I just pulled this one a minute ago. Not sure what I was thinking on those. Intensive weeds. And that's a Spanish onion, I think. And then they were the Texas 14KY. And then I had the candy apple, red candy apples. And then another red variety. Those all come out, and then I have room, so I'm looking for plants, and I bought some fennel. I'm going to have a bare spot. I don't know what I can fit in here. And I planted some beans last week here recently. There's wildflowers. And I have critters picking up my beans and eating them. Eating my seed. I'm reseeding. These are up approaching chest high now with green tomatoes. Haven't really found any pickles. I did a little bit of Florida weave at the yellow whatever garden. The sweet corn's filling in. There's like 2 or 3 plantings in here. That was one of the things I had trouble with. And then I thought I had room for beans. Some late green beans. I noticed my stores, the farm stores, closed this year. Out to Michael's. I stopped at Michael's store, the company store, and they were closed. But I cut down the asparagus, it's called. I just roped it off. We was getting that rain and weather, and it was blowing over. There's some wildflowers on the end. Then the 40-some peppers with the star of the show being those cherry bombs, which is my favorite kind. And there's California Wonder, bell peppers, sweet bell peppers, a couple dozen of them, and then the sweet banana, hot banana, and there's some serrano in there for heat. And then I bought these fennel because I have the room where I pulled the onions. I need to fill it in with something that's late, which the lettuce I planted there, I plowed it under. It just got all buggy on me. I couldn't eat it. And so I think I'm going to have a abbreviated growing season this year. I'm not going to find anything that's going to fit in here. Pumpkin's going to be too big. It's going to get into my peppers. There's a couple jumbo bells, and then on your, I grew these from seed, and then I bought the flats of the other peppers. But that pepper right there, that's what you want to see on these guys. And outstanding cherry bombs, my favorite kind. Another jumbo. But yeah, disappointed in the sweet Spanish to a point. And in general, because I spent $30 on my onions. And then like another 30 here and another 30 there. And these are a hot pepper, and you can tell because the leaves are smaller. Those are serrano, which is hotter than I would like, but that's what they had, so here I am. And the plan on the late fennel is they grow it for the bulb, the vegetable growers. But fennel goes to seed when it bolts, and that's what it's going to do here in the hot summer. Here in July, I did my oil changes, my 4th of July oil changes, greasing and maintenance on the equipment. And I'm hoping to get some 6-foot tall bushes out of this, and then I'll cut it off and put it in paper bags or a container, and I'll get fennel seed. And I'll have fresh from my garden fennel seed, which is running like 10 or 12 bucks a bottle at the store for the spice. It tastes like licorice and goes on my potato salad and everything. Looking forward to a really nice crop of peppers out here at the 3699 Ranch, July the 7th. Thanks for watching. And I have baby Blue Martins. They had their babies already, and they'll be leaving in August, how they do every year, and go back to Argentina.